Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily tarot predictions. These predictions are for Thursday, the 21st of February. We are starting with Aries first. So let's see what kind of cards come up for you, Aries. Aries, what we have showing up for you guys is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse tells me that there may be a situation where you were feeling like you were excluded or left out, and something is happening to rectify that situation. So you are no longer feeling like you're excluded or left out. You are feeling like more a part of whatever this is that's going on that you were um, you were wanting to be more included in. So very good card coming up for you, Aries. Let me go ahead and see if I can set up some chat so I can see what you guys are saying here. Give me just a second. And we'll get this taken care of so we can rock and roll. Okay. Mary Sutton, hey. Glad to see you here, my dear. Carrie Gallagher, welcome back. I didn't see you yesterday. Kristen P, hello. It is beautiful. Beautiful blue skies here, too. Well, I'm glad I'm here with what you need. That's awesome. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Whoever has done that already, I do appreciate the thumbs ups. Those of you who find benefit from this video and don't mind sharing, thank you so much for sharing this video. I do like to help as many people as I possibly can with these. That is kind of the goal. So whatever you guys can do to help me get out there in front of as many people as possible is much appreciated. Hello there. I want to say your name's Aria, but I have a feeling that's messing it up. I know I should know it. My apologies. Shakoya, hello. Oh, okay, I came out at your dinner time. Gotcha. Okay, I think we've shuffled enough for Taurus. Taurus, what we have showing up for you is, maybe I should have shuffled more, the Three of Arrows. This is a card that talks about heartbreak. Trying to put all my words in one. Okay, so this is a card that does talk about heartbreak. This can be that you're feeling some heartbreak or some grief over a loved one who has passed. This and this is more strong with this card out of this deck than it is with cards like this out of another deck. That this could actually be grief. This can also come up as some kind of insecurity in a romantic relationship or partnership as well, or jealousy. So either way that this comes in for you, Taurus, this can be something that is a little bit harder um, to keep your balance with emotionally. So you just want to try to remember to breathe through this and make sure that you can sort of think your way through and talk your way off the ledge. Realize, be aware of what you're feeling and sort of be aware of why. For those of you that are grieving, it's good to release. For those of you that are feeling jealous or insecure, it might be a good thing to talk to that partner or that romantic interest and see what the real deal is so that you can get on the same page. Many times we feel that type of insecurity or jealousy when there's no reason to. So, and I feel like for a lot of you, this is actually the case, that this is just something that kind of comes upon you, shall we say. All right. So be careful if you find yourself walking around in this energy and it's more the insecurity and jealousy energy. Be careful that you are not making any decisions while you're walking around in this energy, and try to get yourself into a place where you can really understand what's going on, maybe better, so that you know whether this jealousy or insecurity is actually warranted, or if it's something that has kind of come upon you because something took you by surprise that you weren't expecting, but is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, so that's for Taurus. Not the easiest card to come up there. Wishing you all well with handling that. Area. Okay. I hope I'm saying area right. Daniel, glad to see you back in the room. It's been a while. How you doing? Gemini, you guys are up next. This is Gemini for February the 21st, Thursday. Let's see what kind of cards you got. Geminis, why do I feel like you guys are all twisted up in knots? What's in your mind? Goodness. 6 cards fell. That means that some Geminis should be getting a reading from me tomorrow. Maybe even tonight. All right. Do I want to read all 6 of these? Wow, you guys have some turbulence going on whenever it comes to someone that you care about, whether this is your love life or a deep friendship, or whether this is, you know, a child. We have some major turbulence happening. Things are happening so fast for you, Geminis. I'm surprised you're able to keep your head still on. It seems like they're just spinning, 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 spinning. All right, so let's talk about this a little bit. First of all, Ace of Wands, this is finding out that you're dealing with somebody who may be younger than you, but definitely is more immature than you, who can have a sharp tongue, very smart, very witty, but they can have a sharp tongue and they can hurt people needlessly without even realizing it. However, you do have some healing coming up from that situation where they said something that was probably hurtful to you. However, you guys still are fighting anyway on top of that because we've got the Lovers in reverse, even though there is some healing from the original situation. Not everything is healed. Still not on the same page. And 8 of Pentacles in reverse, whatever you guys had planned together, those plans seem to be falling through and not working out well because Geminis, someone, either you or the other person, has had just about enough and you're having a freaking volcanic eruption of a fit. And then we have the 8 of Cups. That's the walk away card. Somebody is walking away from this relationship, whether this is a child or a parent that is no longer communicating, or whether this is a loved one, you know, a romantic partner that's walking away. So, I mean, you guys have things happening super, super, super fast, going 15 different directions. I mean, this is, for these cards to all come up in one day, this is, like I said, this is a head spinner. Like, you can't even keep up with everything that's happening here, Geminis. Would not be surprised at all, seriously, to see you guys come in for a reading because some of these are so freaking contradictory. Strange energy happening for you guys. Put on your seatbelt and your hard hat. That's all I can say for y'all. Willie Dog's mama, hello, hello. Was definitely intense. All right, let's do Cancers. Cancers are coming up for 21st of February, Thursday. Cancers, you have cards that want to talk to you about all kinds of stuff. I had 2 flip over. I had 1 try to fall out. Nothing actually fell out, though, so we're not going to take any of those. But that does tell me there's lots of stuff going on, lots of stuff that you guys need to sort out. So you guys have some kind of chaotic energy going on as well. Gemini was it was a good reading for being just 1 card normally. However, it's not a day that I would envy any of you guys. You'll have to go back and listen, honey. Cancers, here's what did come out for you. Queen of Cups. I'm taking this as advice for you, Cancers, because like I said, you've got a lot of chaotic energy coming in. Queen of Cups is you guys. This is advice coming through. This is saying stand for your own truth. Stand for yourself. Don't let people bulldoze you or run over you. Don't let people give you sob stories. Don't let people pull your heartstrings, use and manipulate you. Stand for yourself. Stand for those things that make you happy. Okay? It's totally an advice card, Cancer. You have things coming at you from like 15 different directions. It's really important whenever that happens to stay focused on you and what you need. Otherwise, you find yourself depleted by giving in 15 different directions. Okay, so that's for Cancers. Well, happy birthday, Willie Dog's mama. She is upright. All right, next up, we're going to take a peek at Leo. Leo, after the last 3 signs, I'm not sure I want to keep this video going. Maybe we should shut it down and just wing it tomorrow, guys. Just handle it. Okay, so this is Leo for the 21st, Thursday. Let's see what comes up. Leo. Oh, we have a great card. This is funny. Queen of Cups was Cancer's card. Guess what we have for Leo? The major arcana that talks about Leo, the Strength card. So this is fantastic. This is a great card, and it's such a relief to me as a reader that we have a good card showing up after the last 3 signs. This just means that you are feeling really good about yourself, Leos, that you're feeling very comfortable in your own skin. Your self-esteem is in a good place. Your self-confidence is in a good place. You know, the sword is on the ground behind this person of strength. That means you're not feeling defensive. And you're not feeling offensive. You're just very comfortable with where you are on your journey and who you are in your place right now. And you're able to really bring harmony to situations around you because of your own comfortability with yourself and with your own self-esteem. Okay, very good. Good card for you, Leo. You may be the peacemaker or the solid rock for people on Thursday. Snowing like crazy where you are? Gotcha. All right. Let's look next at Virgo. Virgo, I feel like you guys are having some brave hearts on Thursday. You guys are putting yourselves out there and being vulnerable in ways that you don't normally. We've had a pretty easy winter so far, Willie Dog's mama. Hello there, Rena. And we have had it. Last couple of days we've had it. But this year's been pretty easy compared to some that I've been here. Virgos. What you guys have showing up here is the stag. Is this for Virgos, or is this someone they're interacting with? Okay, so this is someone that you're interacting with, Virgos. When you've got the stag showing up in reverse, this is somebody who, if he's right side up, he's a really upright leader that has a lot of integrity, that has a lot of respect for the people that are under him or her. I'm hearing or her. Okay, but you're not getting that, Virgos. You're getting this, which is, this is still a leader. He still leads people. Not very much integrity. Can lead through corruption. Can say whatever he needs to say, or she can say whatever they need to say to get things done, whether it's true or whether it comes close to the truth or not. What I'm getting is this person can throw somebody under the bus pretty quickly if they think that it's going to help them. Virgos, I kind of have the feeling that some of you are in danger of being thrown under the bus by this person. Because this person is not necessarily a reasonable person to deal with, I almost don't even know what to tell you as far as advice. Like when I'm looking around for advice, it's more of just a be aware type of situation here. Man, excuse me. So just be aware. Try to avoid this person as much as you possibly can so that they have less opportunities to do that. Yeah, but I'm just hearing they would think nothing about throwing you under the bus if it would save their hide. And I think a lot of you know exactly who I'm talking about. This does feel like a work situation for the majority of you. Man, can we have, I would like to at least have 50% good cards. Wouldn't that be nice? This is really a whacked out day. Let's look at Libra. We're halfway through. Let's see what Libra has to say here. What are we saying? What's coming up for Libra for Thursday the 21st? Okay, Libras. Six of Wands showing up in reverse. This is something that you're trying to accomplish that is not going as planned. So something that is sort of coming off the rails it feels like at the last minute, something that's coming off the rails, something that you're excited about, that you have a plan for, that just isn't going through the way that you had hoped that it would. Okay, that's for Libra. I don't know if you want to confront it with both barrels. This type of energy, usually confrontation doesn't really help anything. They generally use that to make you look cray-cray. So I would avoid. Scorpio, I just barely started shuffling for us, and we've already got a card that flew out. What is it? Okay, Scorpios. Eight of Cups in reverse. You guys know what this card means, right? I really don't have to talk about it. It's pretty bad when you're doing predictions for signs and it's just beating you down and you don't even want to say what they are. Eight of Cups in reverse, Scorpios, just means that we walked away from something that we found to be depleting. And we started walking towards something that we thought would be better. And now, for some reason or other, we're walking back to whatever that was making us feel depleted before. That's all I have to say there. You guys can tell that's not my favorite card. Yeah, Leo had a good card. Can't remember Aries. I think they had a decent card too, but I can't remember what it was for sure. Fire signs are doing good so far. Let's see about Sagittarius. So this is Sagittarius for Thursday, February 21st. So also, here's the thing to know, guys. When you're listening to something like this and there's a lot of icky stuff to deal with out there for a lot of different signs, the thing that you want to put in your mind when you hear this so that you're aware and awake and ready is that there's going to be a lot of people that are in kind of grumpy moods because they're dealing with some stuff. You may not know what stuff it is they're dealing with, but they're going to feel kind of yucky. So you want to give other people leeway too. Make accommodations for that idea. But let's see what happens with Sagittarius. Sagittarius got a good card. Fire signs, man. Fire signs, it's your day on Thursday. Okay. Fire signs, what you have coming up is the Star card. This tells me that you are finding balance. So maybe there's some part of your life where you felt like it was imbalanced. This can be about finances, even though it's not Pentacles. This can be about finding that financial balance, getting yourself out of the red and into the black. But this can also be about emotional balance as well, finding an emotional balance. Or this can be about, like if you weren't getting enough me time or you were spending too much time at work and not enough family time. This can be about balancing your time out as well. I've seen it come up for that many times. But Sagittarius, I think that for most of you, this actually has to do with emotional balance. We're going to say 60% of you, this has to do with emotional balance. And for some of you, this also has to do with a balance of time. Being able to find the time for the things that you really want to prioritize in your life. Okay, so Sagittarians bringing in balance on Thursday. Compassion and patience are going to be the key words tomorrow for sure, with just about everybody that you see. Even if you got a good message, even if you're a fire sign and you got a good message, you're still, if you when you hear something like that, compassion and patience for everybody else too. All right, so let's look at Capricorn next. This is Capricorn for Thursday, February the 21st. La da da da, la da 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 da. La da da da. La da 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 da. La da da, la da da. Capricorns, you've got a lot on your mind, but you are feeling grounded, which is nice. That means that you're not letting this lot on your mind stress you out, which is good. Okay, Capricorns, what you have showing up here is the Hooded Man. The Hooded Man is a card that talks about isolation, taking some time out to think things over, consider things, figure out what it is that you want so that you can move forward in some kind of productive way here. And then when it's in reverse, this tells me that towards the end of the day, you'll be ready to be in communication with other people and be social. But at some point earlier in the day, you are going to take some quiet time to kind of recluse and do your own thing and do your own thinking. Okay, so that's for Capricorns. I'm fantastic today, Tama Bambe. Tomorrow's energy has me a little wonked out, but for today, I'm fantastic. I already pulled out the legal pad to do the pros and cons. That makes sense, Lisa. Okay, so Aquarius, you guys are up next, and this is for Thursday, February 21st. Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius, what I'm looking at here is the Devil card. Okay, so Aquarius, this has to do with some kind of toxicity. I'm a little bit laughing here because Spirit has given me different words than what I usually get for this card. Definitely toxicity comes up as strong, but also what I'm hearing is Satan on wheels. I do feel like this is somebody that you're interacting with, Aquarius, who is very toxic. They can be extremely demanding, and they can really be dragging you down. Like, because you're so focused on trying to make them happy or get them into a good place or get them healthy or whatever it is that you're trying to do for this toxic person, you're spending an awful lot of energy trying to do something that they're not necessarily so interested in, to be really straight up with you. They're not really interested in stopping the toxicity. They're very comfortable with all that toxicness that they create and surround themselves with. Okay. So Aquarius, I think your challenge is going to be not to get sucked in by the toxicness that they are putting off to you in hopes of dragging you into their toxic web. It's going to be your challenge to care about this person in a detached sort of way and realize that they have to come into a place where they're willing to fix their own toxicity before anything can be better between you and them. And that you can't throw away all your resources for a goal that they don't even have, but they just want you hooked into. Okay, so that's for Aquarius. That's definitely a challenge. Good luck with you, Aquarius, on that one. That's a toughie. Right, Lisa, that makes sense. Gotcha, Tammy Bambi. All right, we're up to the last sign, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. Let's see what comes out for you guys. This is for Thursday, February the 21st. Oh, your card just fell. Not a bad card. That's nice. Okay, so Pisces, what you got is the Fool card in reverse. The Fool in reverse is just telling me that you have a situation that you did begin as a leap of faith, not knowing where it would take you. And that situation is no longer a new situation. It's been in action for a while. And you are at a point where you had to decide, do I want to continue on with this situation or do I want to let it go? Was it worth me even starting this? Or do I want to go ahead and shut it down now and look at things that might be better for me to put my energy into? With the Fool card in reverse, what this is saying is that after you make that decision, the conclusion that you come to is that you want to continue to move forward with whatever this thing was that you started as a leap of faith, Pisces. Okay? So determination to move forward, dedication to whatever that was that you started. Prediction energy can go both ways. However, I try to pinpoint for you guys whether I'm looking at you or whether I'm looking at somebody you're interacting with. So as a Cancer in a conversation with an Aquarius who got the Satan on Wheels card, you may be dealing with them being toxic as a result of their interaction with somebody else who's toxic. Because generally when we interact with somebody who's toxic, that stuff's contagious. I can tell you as a codependent person, that stuff can be very contagious. So because you're talking with an Aquarius who may be coming off as toxic to you, doesn't necessarily mean that this person isn't talking to somebody else who's coming up as toxic to them. Know what I mean? That's going to impact them. Those of you who are dealing with Aquarius, that's going to impact them. They may not come at you as toxic. Some of them may be handling that quite well. But those who are not handling it as well can be, how should we say, their energy can be contaminated with that toxic energy and they can carry that toxicity elsewhere if they allow that to happen. See what I mean, Carrie? Synchronicities. That's a good word. All right, so that covers everybody. Thank you all for the thumbs ups. I do appreciate that. I hope that you find this video helpful. It was kind of difficult for me to convey the messages, but I do hope that you find it helpful in dealing with whatever might come at you tomorrow. And everybody have a fantastic, wonderful, thrilling, and peaceful day. If you would like to get a private reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below on my website. So everybody have a fantastic day. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.